How to break into the security industry and actually make good money. How do you go from zero experience to landing a $25 an hour security job in the next 6 months? And more importantly, how do you avoid the dead-end $17 per hour positions that most people get stuck in? These are questions you need to ask yourself if you're serious about building a career in security. And good news, today we're going to cover everything you need to know to skip the beginner mistakes and fast-track your way to higher paying opportunities in this industry. Getting started. But here's the good news. You do not need to master everything. You just need to get the essentials in order to start. And I am going to teach you that right now. You need 3 things: your state guard license, your basic training certification, and a clean background check. Most states require 8 to 40 hours of training. In California, it's only 8 hours. That is literally 1 day maximum. In order to do this, you should choose a reputable training provider, not the cheapest one you can find online. Complete your background check as fast as you can, because this takes the longest. Apply for your guard card immediately after training. Once you get this going, you are going to be qualified to work at 90% of security positions. Strategy. Now that you know how to get certified, let's talk about positioning strategy. This comes down to 3 things: what type of security work you want to focus on, what shift patterns work for your lifestyle, and what your income goals are. Let's start with defining your security niche. Picking your specialty might just be the single biggest decision you make in this journey. You can be successful in any area: corporate buildings, event security, hospital security, on into the elite executive protection. But your interest in the work environment will determine your motivation and your ability to excel over time. If you pick something you're just casually interested in, you will likely burn out quickly, from dealing with difficult people to boring overnight shifts. So really think and ask yourself, what's the environment I could work in for the next 2 to 3 years while building my career? It could be corporate offices, shopping centers, construction sites, hospitals. As long as you can see yourself thriving there, figuring this out will be to your advantage. Income maximization. Here's where most people mess up. They take the first job they get offered instead of understanding how security pay actually works. There are 4 primary ways to maximize your income in security. First, shift differentials. Night shifts, weekends, and holidays often pay $4 to $9 more per hour. Second, specialized certifications such as CPR, first aid, crisis intervention, which can add $2 to $5 per hour to your base rate. Third, client sites that require higher security clearance or special skills. These can pay $20 to $35 per hour, even for entry-level positions. And fourth, overtime opportunities. Here's what I would do if I was starting in the security industry today and wanted to hit $50,000 per year as fast as possible. I would get hired at a hospital or corporate campus that offers shift differentials. I would immediately enroll in additional certifications while working and volunteer for every overtime shift available in your first 90 days. Industry contacts tell us this strategy can get you from $15 an hour to $25 an hour in under 6 months. Advanced strategies. The real money in security isn't in staying a basic guard forever. It is in positioning yourself for supervisory roles, specialized assignments, or qualifying to starting your own security company. Take notice of the supervisors and site managers in your area. See what additional training they have, what their daily responsibilities look like. Start collecting professional contacts today. Make something small but valuable for your company. Maybe a simple guide on 10 things every new security guard should know. Base it off your experience and what you would do differently, and share it with other guards and supervisors. Build relationships with the people who make hiring decisions. One of our contacts started as a $17 an hour mall guard, and within 2 years was managing security for 3 different retail locations for a clothing chain, making $65,000 a year, simply because he focused on building relationships and adding value beyond his basic duties. If I had to leave you with one thing about building a career in security, it's this. Yes, you need the certifications and a solid foundation to get started, and this video covered that. But at the end of the day, you need to fall in love with the process of protecting people and property, because it's only the people who truly care about doing excellent work consistently that get the incredible advancement opportunities. Focus on the process, not just the paycheck, and the money will naturally follow. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more tips and information that will enhance your security skill set and take you straight to the top of the security industry.